Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my video on how to make an earth pipe. This is by far the strongest Orgone tool that I have found to protect the earth. Okay? You're gonna want to get a 12-foot pipe. You're gonna want to put some masking tape, at least 3 pieces at the bottom. I actually only put 1. Let me hurry up and fix that real quick. Okay. And you can also watch how I do this. Alright, just put it on the bottom like that. 2. You want to make sure it's taped up real good, because if you don't, the resin will leak out the bottom. So I put at least 3. At least 3 on the bottom of the pipe, okay? Now next, I'm going to show you how to do the coil. I have a 15-inch copper piece of wire here, okay? I have a regular little highlighter pen. I'm just going to grab it and start twisting around it. Actually, I want to do it this way. Okay, so you just start twisting it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. And then when I get to about that far, I stop. I take it off. So this is what it looks like. I took it off. Now I start twisting it by hand. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. I start just rolling it like this by hand. And what I try to do is make it get a little bit bigger each time I go around. A little bit bigger each time I go around. A little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. And then I grab my little pliers and fix it, bend it up a little bit, correct it, fix the ends. Okay. And you want to make sure that it's not big enough, too big, where it won't fit into the pipe. But there you go. I have this copper coil here. Let's make sure it fits. This is what it looks like. Hopefully it'll look a little better now, but I just kind of did that real quick. So, we did that. Our next step here, okay, it's about 8 ounces of resin in there. We're going to go ahead and mix our black iron oxide in there. Let me get my spoon. I don't know what happened to my spoon. Well, I can't find my spoon right now, so I'm just gonna have to pour it in there. But for this, about this amount, I'm gonna probably put like, I would say about 6 teaspoons. You want to put about 6 teaspoons in there. You want it to be nice and black and thick. And make sure you have a lot in there. Okay. And put a little bit more. So I want to have a lot in there. Okay. So 6 heaping teaspoons. I'm talking about heaping, full. If you're going to use it about 8 ounces, you want it to be nice and black and dark. Okay. Alright, so black iron oxide's in there. Next, we're going to add our quartz sand. I get this from Home Depot. It's $4 for a bag of quartz sand. It's premium play sand, and it is it's 99% quartz. I'll show you here so you can see real close. It's 99% quartz, crushed up quartz. That's all that is. 99% quartz, okay? So we're gonna, you wanna usually, when you're mixing this in, you wanna do it progressively. You wanna be mixing and stirring at the same time, but since I have to hold this camera, I can't do that. All right, so. I'm getting a tripod soon, so my videos are gonna be a lot better. My last tripod broke. All right. And usually you wanna mix about double. So if you're using 8 ounces of resin, you want to add at least 8 ounces of sand. What I like to do is just pour it to the point where I notice it's starting to get real thick, but not so thick that I can't pour it. I wouldn't be able to pour it out of the container. You still want to be able to pour it. Okay. All right. So as you can see, that's a nice consistency. That's perfect. Okay, now just give me a moment while I stir this up real good. You always want to make sure you give it a real good stir. Get all that black iron oxide from the bottom, from out of there. It likes to settle at the bottom. And mix all the sand, and I'm gonna put a little bit more black iron oxide just for good measure in there. Okay. Alright, now, last but not least, our hardener. It's a real hot day like this right now. I shouldn't need that much. I gotta put about that much hardener. Alright, give that a nice good mix in there. Okay. All right. That's a nice consistency. Now, it's pretty simple from here on out. You take this. Now this is going to be a challenge. Pouring and filming. See if I can do it. Oh, it's filling too much. Alright, not bad. So you want to do about halfway. Oh, it looks like I did a little bit more halfway, but that's okay. Then take your coil, drop your coil upside down in there. Like that. Drop it in there upside down. Okay? So you can pat it down and it'll make the coil start going down further in there. I like to have it at least in the middle of the pipe. It's good for me. Okay, so that's in there. Now, I have over here, I have some crushed up black tourmaline and selenite. So let's go ahead and add some of that in there. Go ahead and add this in there. And you can put whatever extra gemstones you want in here. Amethyst, whatever you want. Garnet, hematite. Hematite really makes it strong. Lodestone, magnetite, all that good stuff. You can add whatever you want in here, it'll just make it stronger. But just with the quartz stand, it's amazing. Okay. So let's pop this off in there. Finish it off. Alright, done. There we go. So, one tip I can give you, always let your orgone cure in the sun. The energy from the sun comes down into the orgone. It absorbs it and it charges it. It makes the orgone about 10 times stronger than doing it without sun. I highly recommend doing it in the sun and leaving it out in the sun to cure. And then you just hammer these into the ground. I'll make another video later on how you put it in the ground. But you're gonna need a, let me show you. You're gonna need a 4-pound sledgehammer like this.